you, buddy. Wow, standing room only. This is crazy, guys. Yeah. Woo! Oh, sorry, a little out of control there. I'm pumped. Are you pumped? Yeah. I'm pretty pumped. I'll tell you what's really cool is when I think back, now this is way before my time, even before some of you who are out here in the armies like JJ and Congressman Hosa and others, who may think way back when the Rio Grande Valley didn't have health care, didn't have a lot of access to what we have today. And when I really think back about the foundings of hospitals and those types of things, Fort Brown was at the very beginning of that with a field hospital right here at the nexus of what was the western frontier, and served an incredible role in delivering health care to the people here. And the Sisters of Mercy, particularly important to have Father Harding with us this morning, because it kind of brought it full circle for me. My Aunt Sylvia, my dad's only sister, worked in the public health division here when she was a member of the Sisters of Divine Providence. Y'all picking up on a theme here? It made sense to have a blessing for our hospital this morning. I think Father Harding did a wonderful job. Give him a It's incredibly exciting when you think about where the Rio Grande Valley was and where we're going. And we're a part of that going as we go forward. And every one of you has helped us to make that possible. I'm particularly proud to have been here this morning representing DHR Health, which is near and dear to my heart. It's been 20 years since we began this journey as a small ambulatory surgical center that grew into a facility that is now our flagship in Edinburgh, Texas. And I remember many naysayers who said that there were things that couldn't be done, and a group of physicians getting together to do anything is like herding cats. No, that'll never happen. Well, a few things have changed since then, and we've continued to move forward. And I can't believe now that it was 20 years ago, but I wake up in the morning and I look in the mirror and I know it's been at least 20 years. I have less hair and it's all gray now. And I got to wear these in order to be able to look at what I'm supposed to say. So I am here because this is, again, progress for our entire community, because we are one community from Brownsville all the way to Rio Grande City. And if we keep going at this rate, it'll be all the way to Laredo. Yeah. All of you can think of a time, if you flew down here back in the 80s or the 90s, you took Southwest Airlines into Harlingen, you could see spots between cities. There are no spots between cities anymore, y'all. We're growing at an incredible clip, at an incredible rate, and it's part of what makes it so awesome to be able to be with you today and to share with you that we've continued to break barriers as DHR Health. We're a physician-owned hospital, the largest in the country, and I've been very fortunate to be at a front chair seat with my colleagues and partners to make all of this happen. And for me, it's no surprise that we're continuing to expand our world-class healthcare service here into Cameron County, the community of Brownsville, which is the most populous city in the Rio Grande Valley, but also expand this to our neighboring cities of Los Fresnos, Port Isabel, Bayview, and South Padre Island. San Benito and Harlingen, the residents there, will have more options when it comes to where they want to seek treatment and emergency service. I can tell you that we are providing here at DHR Health Brownsville the same level of care as at our flagship in Edinburgh. And where you are standing today was made possible by the support of our partners in this community and the team members in the Brownsville community at large. I can't begin to thank you enough for believing in our mission, our goals, and trusting in us that we put the patient at the center of everything that we do. We practice from the bedside to the boardroom to make the decisions that make it possible to deliver health care every single day to every citizen in the Rio Grande Valley, regardless of their ability to pay, because this is who we are. It's who we are down in this area of the country where we have been demographically and geographically isolated for so long. Those days are over. We put the patient at the center of everything that we do, and it makes it possible for us to move forward in this way. And I am very, very proud to ask and very grateful to Mayor Trey Mendez, who's with us today. Please help me welcome the Honorable Mayor of Brownsville.
Thank you so much, Doctor, and thank you. Wow, it's a pretty big crowd. I was sitting in the front row and felt like I was at SeaWorld in the splash zone when Father Nicholas threw the holy water. My jacket's still a little wet, but thank you everybody for being here. For those of you that were at my State of the City a couple days ago, you understand how important this was to me. How in 2019, I really started having the conversations with Mr. Gandu's back there, with Aida, with Dr. Singh, and others, talking about the importance of healthcare in Brownsville and how Brownsville needed specialty care and how it needed to fill the gaps in healthcare and certain specialties that weren't in Brownsville, and how we desperately needed that. Being the largest city in the Valley, it was really important to me to bring that quality of life and that healthcare to Brownsville. Fast forward a few years later, and we're here. And this is, for me, just an exciting day. I'm glad I got to do this before my term ends here in a couple weeks, possibly, maybe a couple months, we'll see. But I just really want to thank the team at DHR for believing in Brownsville, for believing that quality healthcare could happen here in Brownsville, and understanding the value of this community and how we're growing. And it was the right time, the right place, and the right leadership. And obviously, definitely want to thank Senator Lucio for his work prior to me in really speaking out about the value of healthcare in the Valley and his work in the legislature for so many years. I'd like to invite my fellow commissioners, Commissioner Galansky, Commissioner Cowan, and our city manager, Helen Ramirez. I'm going to read a proclamation on behalf of the city. And Ida wanted me to read the whole thing, so I'm sorry. So this is a proclamation of the City Commission of Brownsville, Texas, proclaiming April 26, 2023 as Doctors Hospital at Renaissance DHR Day in the city of Brownsville. There's like 5 more paragraphs. Whereas Doctors Hospital at Renaissance DHR was established in 1997 by local physicians and business leaders in order to increase access to healthcare services across the Rio Grande Valley. And whereas DHR Health is a community safety net health system that provides access to high quality and a comprehensive level of healthcare services, including general acute care, behavioral rehabilitation, women's services, primary care, and over 70 specialty and subspecialty services in our community of the Rio Grande Valley. And whereas DHR Health operates specialty and multi-specialty inpatient and outpatient services within the city of Brownsville, including specialties in shortage areas such as general surgery, bariatrics, urology, cardiology, orthopedic surgery, endocrinology, ear, nose, and throat, gastroenterology, vascular surgery, endocrine surgery, and liver and pancreatic cancer surgery. And whereas DHR Health is expanding access to healthcare services in the city of Brownsville for all by opening a general acute care hospital with 80,000 square feet of space, 59 licensed beds, a 24/7 emergency department, 6 operating rooms, imaging services, and an intensive care unit. And whereas DHR Health has invested millions of dollars in the city of Brownsville and is creating over 300 jobs in Cameron County. Now therefore, we the members of the City Commission of the City of Brownsville, Texas, by virtue of the authority vested by the charter of said city, do hereby recognize the value and contributions to the city provided by DHR Health Brownsville and proclaim April 26, 2023 as DHR Health Brownsville Day, and encourage all city officials, employees, schools, and residents to participate in the grand opening ceremony. Done on this 26th day of April 2023 by myself as mayor and the rest of the city commission. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, this is, can I take
Okay.
the photo?
Y'all look over at Stephanie. You're gonna kind of have to angle towards her.
Thank you.
Mayor.
Where, in front?
I learned a long time ago to take directions from me.
Over here. So thank you all so much for believing in Brownsville, and like me, they're always thinking about the future, so we're trying to work with DHR already to try and start expanding services already. So hopefully we can work on some good things in the future. Thank you for being here, and thank you all for all your investment and belief in our community. Thank you.